In this video, we're looking at problem 6-7 in your homework, where we see a pro forma income statement, and we want to fill in the blanks for 2016, the pro forma part of it, the projections. So what we're going to say, again, is sales are going to increase by 25% right here, and the dividend payouts will increase from 40% to 55%. So the dividends is the percentage of the net income. And variable costs will be 5 percentage points less than the original percentage of sales. Okay, so that's a little bit confusing, so we'll think that through. So first of all, the easy one here is sales, because sales is just simply 25% more. So we just you could probably do this in your head, but just 1,000 times 1.25. It's really hard, right? Whoops. If I could, let me do that again. 1,000 times 1.25, and that's going to give you your sales projections for 2016. Now, the variable cost a little bit harder because it's saying that it's going to be 5 percentage points less than the original percentage of sales. So the first thing we need to do is figure out what the percentage of variable costs were to sales in 2015. So to do that, we just simply divide the small number by the big number. That's how I always remember how to get a percentage. So we just say 500 divided by 1,000, and that's going to give us 0.5, which is 50%, which is really tough, right? Because you can see that. Well, okay, so 50%. So now it's saying it's going to be 5 percentage points less. So we just want to, so the variable cost for 2016 is going to be 45% of the projected sales for 2016. So either you can copy the answer here, but I would like you to just sort of make sure it's right. So let's go 1,250 times 0.45, and that should give us our $562.50 that goes right there. Okay. The only other part of this is it's saying that the dividend payouts will increase from 40% to 55%. And I just wanted to show you a little bit of a math here, since I also teach math. What if you didn't know? What if you were confused here and said, well, 40% of what? And we know that they're talking about 40% of net income, but what if you didn't know that? I just wanted to show you something that you can do with math right here. So if we didn't know what this 136, what these dividends, because it's saying that, let me go back, it's saying that the dividend payouts right here will increase from 40% to 55%. So so this is 40% of something, and then it's going to go up to 55% of something else. So in order to figure that out, we could just say, well, 136 is 40% of what? Well, in math, of means time. So we can just simply say 136 equals 0.40 times x, the variable that we're trying to find right here. And we just do some simple algebra and divide both sides by 0.4, and we get x is equal to 340. So now we know for a fact they're saying that 136 is 40% of 340. So in order to get our new dividends, first we have to figure out our net income, and we simply do that by taking our net sales, clear this, which is 1,250, and subtracting variable cost 562.5, and subtracting fixed cost, which does not change, 160, and that's going to give us our net net income right here for 2016, and we want, and it says, let me go back, so it's five, so it's dividends are going to be a 55%. Let me just get my blue ball so you can see where I am. 55% of our new net sales, which is 500 and, or not net sales, net income, which is 527.5. So we just simply bring our calculator back up and say times this amount right here times 0.55, and that's going to give us our $290 and 12.5 cents. So we just round that up to 13. And that does it for problem 6-7.